The government has decided to place this matter of dangerous drinks and drugs where it belongs. We have determined that the manufacture, sale, distribution and consumption of drugs and killer alcoholic drinks is a matter of national security. It is an existential threat to the future sustainability of Kenya. And the harm that it is causing us is harm which is equivalent to what terrorists and other organized criminals are causing us in other spaces. In the past, government has tried to address this matter, but looking behind with the benefit of hindsight, past measures taken to make sure that we save the population from harmful alcoholic products and drugs. Past measures have been rationalized on various aspects. It's a social problem. When people take these things, it affects their health, so it's a health problem. It's a social problem because some of the people consume dangerous products are not able to be responsible citizens. So it's a social problem. They can't raise families. It is an economic problem because many of those who are hooked into these dangerous drinks, if they survive death, are not economically productive. They are zombies, and they are derailing national economic development. They are denying us an opportunity to contribute to raising household incomes by working hard to get livelihoods for their families, but also collectively denying the country of a productive workforce. We have decided as a country to place this matter where it belongs. This matter is no longer a matter concerning business, politics, social issues, family issues, economic issues. This matter that we are looking at is a serious threat to our national security. And unless we collectively, firmly rein on this matter, Kenya's future and the sustainability of this country in the description which it is known is going to be altered drastically 10, 20, 30 years from now unless we stop this thing. The measures are irreversible and non-negotiable because of national security interest. Some of you are telling us, oh, you want to go to court, I don't know, you want to go somewhere. It's okay. Court is okay, but the decisions are irreversible. And we must work together as a nation, and you are a critical part of that journey to save this nation from further degeneration. That's what we have done with terrorism. We don't negotiate the terrorism space. There is no negotiation. We don't, anything else is secondary, including court orders. They are secondary to us neutralizing terror. So I thought we should just agree. If you want to waste time with court, it's fine. There's no problem. But this one, we will not back off. If we back off, we don't have Kenya for tomorrow. And it will be very irresponsible if we supervise the demise and the destruction of the country. There are security laws that help us even restrict trade to save the national security interests. But the enforcement has been not very, very, very effective. And let me say this, because I think we all understand this, our market called Kenya. Some of us law enforcement officers have failed to exercise the integrity required of them under the Public Officer Ethics Act. So they've been receiving bribes from some characters so that they can look the other way as these characters destroy our people. Now, we have had an engagement. And when you see the IG here, all law enforcement officers who try any monkey business with what we are doing now, several things will happen. One, they'll go home summarily. Summary. They can take us to court about procedure. We are not bothered with that. We'll sack them up front. Two, we are amending the law governing killing people through these dangerous drugs and killer drinks, so that we make the regime applicable to people who perpetuate that threat be prosecuted in a scheme similar to how we prosecute terrorism and other organized crime. So if you are a police officer or a county commissioner and you take a bribe, you allow some characters to go and kill people, it's not enough to sack you. We will treat you like we have treated the fellow who killed hundreds of people in Shakahola. It's a terrorist. So we sack you, then we charge you under organized crime related laws. We keep you in custody for a year so that you don't even before charging you. Then we keep on appealing the outcome of the court forever to keep you in the courts for the next 20 years so that you eventually you are imprisoned for life. Then we also look for auxiliary orders from courts so that we trace and freeze all your assets, sell them, and we are going to establish a fund, which fund will be used to compensate the victims of crime.